Hello, welcome to Brock's Basement. This is going to be my comic book pull list for the week of July 3rd, 2024. Uh, not a huge week this week, very tiny overall, but a couple of books come out that I'm a little excited for, so we'll see. Also, it's July. Hope everyone has a safe, happy 4th of July, which is coming up in a few days, or tomorrow, if this is for the 3rd. Anyway, uh, have a good 4th of July. Please be safe, all that fun stuff. And for those of you who collect comic books, it's a 5-week Wednesday month. So there's 5 Wednesdays this month. So yeah, there's a lot of comics coming out this month. So weeks might be a little thinner than others. And this is just because of the 5 weeks for Wednesdays. So let's get into it. First up, we have Absolute Power, number 1 of 4. By Mark Waid with art by Dan Mora. I am not excited for this in the least, although I'm excited that it's Mark Waid and Dan Mora's art is fantastic, and their work on Batman Superman World's Finest is some great comic books, and you should be reading that. Also, their Shazam appears okay, but I haven't started it yet. So I'm excited for that. I am not excited because I read Absolute Power Ground Zero, and that was not a good introduction. So if you got last week's Absolute Power Ground Zero, don't let it hinder your view of this. Be wary with those series that are coming out. I think the Task Force 7 and something else. I don't know. Be wary of those. But Absolute Power, you should check out. Definitely do that one. Yeah. Next up, we have Batman number 150, which is an Absolute Power tie-in. And I thought it'd be a little bit bigger splash because it's issue 150, but they tapered it back, so that's a good thing. So we'll see. Next up, we have Birds of Prey number 11. I need to get caught up with this series. What I read was okay, so we'll see where it goes. Next up, we have Justice Society of America number 10 by Jeff Johns. I'm actually stoked for this. Art's amazing. Johns' work on it is fantastic. I did read issue 9, so I am caught up, so see where it goes. Next up, we have Poison Ivy, number 24. Death Becomes Her line on there. I need to get caught up with Poison Ivy. G. Willow Wilson has done a fantastic job with the series. It's not that I don't want to read it. I just, again, there's only so many minutes in a day and time in a day to do stuff. Next up, we have Scarlet, number 2. I enjoyed the first issue, so I'm going to keep going with this one. All of the Inner John universe stuff has been at least solid to great. So we'll see where Scarlet falls on that. But yeah, if you're not reading it, you need to check it out. I am not a huge Transformers or G.I. Joe fan, and I'm enjoying the Inner John universe right now. Next up, we have Shazam number 13. Need to read that many issues of this. Next up, we have Star Wars High Republic, number 9. And this is saying it's a century before the Acolytes. I don't know. This is phase 3 stuff. I need to read it. I haven't. And finally, on my pull list this week is The Walking Dead Deluxe number 92. That's how many issues I need to read of it. So that's it for what I got this week for reading. There was a book that I was going to check out from Image called Free Agents, but I didn't grab a reader copy. I just forgot. So be aware that that's the new number 1 from Image that's out. And there's a handful of other things out this week. But, always pay attention. But my variants, what did I get for variants? First up, I got the Absolute Power Jim Lee variant. So, love Jim Lee action covers, so I grabbed that one. Dustin Nguyen did a awesome B cover for Batman 150, so I snagged that up. Also, it's Poison Ivy. And then we have a C cover from Mattia de Ilus. I don't know. I-U-L-I-S. Horrible. But it's got the sirens on it, so I had to grab that. So, got that one. Was it Tony Harris did a variant for Justice Society number 10, so I snagged that one up. And then Poison Ivy had some variants. Now I'm going to show you this variant from DNA, and I normally am a huge fan of DNA. Once you see this, you won't be able to unsee it. And I'm not going to mention what it is because I don't potentially want this getting flagged and all that stuff. But the B cover for Poison Ivy number 24 is a decent DNA cover until you notice something going on. And if you just glance at it, it looks a little like. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. So I ruined it for you. Good. If I didn't, then be blissful in not knowing. Next up, we have the C cover by Simone de Matteo that I thought was really, really cool, so I snagged that one up. And then the 1 in 25 by Elisa Iavona I thought was an interesting cover for the 1 in 25, so I picked that one up as well. That's it for the single issue comic books I got. I did get the Star Wars Tales of the Jedi Epic Collection Volume 3. I don't know if this is last week or this week because it came in a shipment in like the tail end of the week after Wednesday. So who knows if it was damaged, but you add this to my collection of Star Wars stuff. And as well as a new omnibus because some of my Epic collections turned into omnibuses because of not being available, out of print, super expensive because my Epic collections got damaged from water in between the wall and my bookshelf at the old place we lived at. And so I lost a fair amount of my Epic collections. I got a good amount of them back, except for the pain in the ass out of print ones to get. And I figured I'm not going to pay $200 for a volume 1 or 2 or whatever when I can just pay, well, it's now $150 for the omnibus. So Star Wars New Republic Omnibus Volume 2 came out, so I snagged up a copy of this. So this is, I don't know what it replaces yet. I will have to look at the back of my Epic collections to see which one it replaces. But there it is. Another one. So that's it for this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments down in that comment section below. Let me know what you're picking up, any questions, all that fun stuff. Please be nice. The internet can be a crappy place, and don't want to put that out in the world. You can listen to me on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. We did record an episode this week, and we actually did an interview with a couple from Middletown, Ohio, who own Crooked Dog Comics. They opened in May of this year, 2024. And the husband, Chris, always wanted to own a comic store, and he's retired from his air traffic controller job. So his wife encouraged him, and so they basically opened a comic store. And we interviewed them at how it's been, all that fun stuff. They're two great, awesome people, Chris and Jessica. I recommend checking out Crooked Dog Comics. They are on the Hub, so if you're part of the Hub system, you can check out their stuff. So definitely be on the lookout for them. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and for some of us good products. Thank you very much to all of our Patreon backers. It helps out immensely. You can help me out a little more directly by picking up any of the clicking on the Amazon links below. This week we'll have the Star Wars Omnibus and the Star Wars Epic Collection, as well as the two that I think people should pick up, which is Wonder Woman Historia and The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. So yeah, those are down there. You can also head over to my eBay page, Brocks Basement, over on eBay. I'm constantly purging stuff. I got a couple items up this week. Not as many as I should have, but I did get some up, so some progress. So yeah, so you can swing on over there. All listings end at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time on Sundays. So yeah, so you get something from there. That helps me out more. Yeah, you can follow me on social media on Bluesky. I am brocksager, as well as on that Twitter X thing or whatever. I don't know. It's transitioning. I'm also brocksager. You can find me on Instagram under brocks.basement, and that's Brocks with an apostrophe. And you can find me on Twitter, and that's brocks.basement with no apostrophe in the name. So, yeah, I'm tired. It's freaking hot. We have a heat wave going through right now, and oh my God, is it hot. It is hot as balls. So I'm sweating right now. I can't wait to turn on my fan again. But yeah. On other news, the Comics Conspiracy, the store I work at, we are actually going to be having a 4th of July sale this weekend. As far as I know, as of this recording, which, Tuesday evening, we are going to be having a sale on Saturday and Sunday. which is the 6th and the 7th. And I believe I'm not exactly sure what the percentage stuff off is, but we are also having an online sale as well. So for those of you who follow us on the hub and stuff, you will most likely get a newsletter. If you are part of our email list, you will get most likely a coupon code that will go out. Check social media, Comics Conspiracy on social media for more information. And yeah, but sale this weekend. It's supposed to be hot, so yay me. But I get 2 days off in a row, so that's going to be nice. But yeah, I think that's it for this week. I hope everybody, again, has a safe 4th of July. Please don't blow yourselves up, blow any appendages off, blow hands up, anything. Like, please, no fires. Just be safe. Have a good time. Hopefully, everybody, enjoys the birth or Independence Day, but safe. So, have a good one, and I'll see you guys next week.